And so, after more than 1,400 days in Myanmar, my adventure ends here. I've seen so much and experienced so many things. I know Myanmar will bounce back. I know this is not the final goodbye. I will be back.